Hey y'all, this is Port 1119 with Pet Frame Hunters. We're here at the 200 level of the Shamrock shaft. Looking 200 west is just a little boot, not even bootleg, little scram. So we're here with Justin, Southern New Mexico Explorer, and we just completed an on ropes descent from the 85 or 100 foot level. So we're gonna continue to the 200 east because there is a thing there. Y'all are gonna want to see this. Okay, so I said there was a thing here. Yeah, there most assuredly is a thing. So the surveyor that worked here told me about this a little bit ago. He described it as a crawler-mounted drill, and well, yeah, so I did that video of those 630 crawler muckers a couple months ago. This is one of those, but rather than be a mucker, it was a drill rig. They had some kind of hammer set up here, so it was fully pneumatic, sort of shop-built hillbilly engineering right here. This thing is that's a machine. I don't know how they got it through here unless there's another access point, because the man door, the air door at the shaft station is too narrow to have accommodated it. Now over here we've got vent bag, whole bunch of nice looking ore. Looks like a tamping rod, grease. They're putting in split sets here, and more split sets laying around on the ground. And I was told there was a slusher installation here on the 200, and well, I think there might very well have been.
See a hand sorted rock right there on the timber.
Yeah, I don't know if that was for. That had to have been for specimens. I'm looking off to the right. We see what appears to be a stope.
Most definitely is.
That's a stope, all right. And actually, there used to be a drift on the other side. That could have been some pretty old workings there. Yeah, there's a slusher eye bolt.
Oh, there's a slusher right here.
The slusher is still here.
Grease bucket.
Oh boy, yes it is.
Grease still good. Slusher looks like it's in good shape.
Yeah, that's an Ingersoll Rand. That's a good machine right there.
There's a level here too.
Here's the first slusher, that IR. It was only set up as a single drum. Only one of the drums has cables on it. Yeah, you can even say it says Ingersoll Rand on that end. There's another one here. That's just a big old air tugger. So there's your directional, and there's your brake. Yeah, so a single drum is a tugger. It's got to be double drum for a slusher, because one of them's your return. Then looking out, could you give me some more light out here?
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, there we go. I need to get better lighting. So we've got a nice barricade-ish, and that's a stope. That's I ain't gonna go near that because that's all gonna be undercut likely at the 350 or the 300. Then here's the
It's filled in right here though.
yeah, I think there's a chute underneath that.
Yep.
I'm looking up in there, big old long hole stope.
Sorry. There we go.
No worries. And coming to our right, okay.
Left to you. There you go.
Yeah, here's that stope, and that the drift level continues. We're gonna evaluate whether or not that's safely passable.
It's been passed.
Yeah, whether we wanna risk it or not. There's a rope, so I think this is gonna be pretty doable. Let's see, this is all on vein in
See
here.
that crystallization right there.
Look at that. That's nuts. We're the first guys to have been down here in a while. I'm not going to say since it shut down. There's been a couple other crews show up. We knew what they were doing. Oh, what do you look at that? There's a old timbering right there. That's could be an ore chute. So there's a footwall vein and a hanging wall vein here, is what I remember. So that could be the footwall drift. But we're gonna definitely do some exploring here. This is pretty neat. We just crossed from the Slusher station into the stope because it turns out there's a heck of an inventory inside this stope from where they shot all that down. And we've got a door with the survey spad hung in front of it, which might be a powder mag. And this is, in fact, a drift level here. So we snagged a ladder from the Slusher station. We're going to use it to ascend that little bluff, see if it goes anywhere interesting. Then the 200 east stope continues below and down. So we'll see if that goes anywhere, but I don't really trust much of that very much. This is looking back to the left is where we came in through the Slusher station. Then down the center is the continuation of the 200 east stope. Looking up, we can see the vein pretty well. And then to the right is that drift level we want to go up. So that's starting to delaminate. We're going to need to be pretty careful with that. I can see that slab coming off of the hanging wall. So let's poke over there next. I just spent a minute scaling down a pillar of loose there that was positioned to land on top of us as we were coming up to this this hanging wall drift. So this stuff is all pretty slabby. See the rock. Yeah, I think it's that decomposing rhyolite kind of stuff, so we'll want to be careful in here. Got a heck of a string of drill steel for that long hole rig. Got loose there, here loose, there loose, everywhere loose. And faces out. Well, that wasn't very far. What I can tell you for certain is they were mucking this with a slusher. See the eye bolt right there on the face, and there's that little hanging wall vein. This is a stringer. That ain't much of a vein, but they must have followed it and decided it didn't justify going any further. So that's really it for the 200 west. Might take a look down that stope and then assess the feasibility of going down to the next drift level. So looking at this door, it has escapeway written on it in a grease pencil. And poking through here, you can feel a little bit of air. Looking down, we've got it goes down a ways. Most likely that links up to the ventilation raise with that exhaust fan. So this would have been an exhaust airway, and fresh air would have been downcast through the shaft, which is, you know, pretty good practice, and that's why there's an air door at the shaft to keep it from short-circuiting. Yeah, now we're through the escapeway. Justin's behind us. We've got this wonderful crap right here. I don't like that. I really don't like that. It's a basalt. Big old slab right there. Yeah, we'll do that. So we just bypassed that collapse or spall, and we're coming up here to, oh, I don't even know what this is. So you hit the vein. Kneeing my way up the pile. Well, what the hell is this? We'll see. Well, somebody left a jacket down here. To the right. What the hell? Hey, Justin, there's another slusher down here. This is an electric slusher. Another Ingersoll. And an Orpass. So, okay, this is a Grizzly, so it's not timber I'm stepping on top of. Man, I can feel nice cold air blowing up. So that vent fan is at the top of this raise. And there's the disconnect, 30 amp. That's a nice little machine right there. I bet that thing's still good. And obviously they were tending off this way. Justin's just coming through.
Right there.
And yeah, that's it for the 200 level.